Brats, you might have seen recently we live streamed a tour of the new Meta store. Meta actually sent a whole bunch of us from all over the world down there to check out the store, see what it has in stock. Of course it has Quest, but one of the big items it has that they're pushing is these Ray-Ban Stories, which have been out for a little bit, but let's check these out. So Ray-Ban Stories are Ray-Bans that take pictures and video and play audio. And really that's pretty much their whole thing. A lot of people thought in the beginning and were excited that maybe these were gonna be augmented reality glasses, that they were gonna have some sort of capabilities for that. Unfortunately, there is nothing to communicate with you what the glasses, almost called it a headset, what the glasses are doing besides the audio cues and some lights. So it tells you first thing, you gotta download the Facebook View app, another Facebook thing. And this also comes with a baggie, Ray-Ban baggie, to keep them in case you don't wanna use the case. And this humongous case is also a charging case. So this charges them via USB-C, comes with a cable. Of course it doesn't come with a power brick because nothing does. Plugs in the back here, and then that will give you additional charge time for the actual Ray-Bans. We each got different colors we didn't get to choose. And as you open them up, you first look at them. I did get to demo these at the store. They are very plasticky. This whole part, it's all plastic. It does have a metal hinge inside, but when you pick them up, they feel like a heavy set of Ray-Bans. One issue I had already that I can tell you from demoing them, look at this space right here. I mean, it's gonna be pushing on your head no matter what size head you have. I feel like you'd have to have a pretty tiny head to not notice that. It's not horrible, but it's definitely on there. You feel like those are not gonna fall off you no matter what you do. We got the brown with the gradient brown. These are just regular Ray-Ban style lenses. You can get prescription lenses that you can pop these in and out of in case you want to use these as your actual glasses. Looks like they are polarized, and then you can see inside of the case here, that piece right there, where when you go to put these away, it's hidden way back here. I don't know why I did that voice just now. Everybody learns the hero's journey isn't always a happy one. Where that is gonna land on their contact and charge these up. Feels like that's magnetic because it does kind of snap into place on there. And then of course, when you go to rock these, it looks like Ray-Bans with their signature little dots up here, but one of these is actually a camera. And when I go to take a picture or a video, it's gonna light up. These have a microphone on them, so that, you know, Facebook's always listening. If you say, hey, Facebook, take a photo, it'll take a picture for you. Or of course you can hold the button here to take a picture or tap it to engage video mode, and it'll take 60 seconds at a time. And there are little tiny speakers right here on either side in case you want to hear what it has to say, you want to listen to music through these. So I gotta get these things charged up. They came absolutely dead. We got the Ray-Bans all fully charged. It took about 3 hours, although we don't know. They seemed dead when they came, but it also had to charge up the case. It may or may not be your exact time that it's gonna take to charge these if you get them fully dead. There's a light on the front that when you plug it in, it was yellow when it first turned on, and then it turned to green when they are charged. So these should be fully charged, and every time you put them in the case, they're gonna go right back to charging, which is a nice feature about the case. I'm gonna get their app real quick. I'm gonna try it on Android first because there was some real problems when we all got these glasses on the trip. People were having a hard time getting them to pair to Android phones only. iPhone users seem to have no problem. And on the box, it does technically say made for iPhone, but then on the website, it says it works with both. Facebook View, is that what it's called? Facebook View Meta Platforms Incorporated. Install. And away goes my soul. It's only 78 megabytes. That should take just a second. Okay, several seconds. And now we're installing. Open. The new way to capture. Log in with Facebook. Don't have an account? Sign up. Boy, what did I put as the password? Hey, I got it right. Let's get your glasses paired up and up to date. You can capture moments, listen to media, and share memories with those who matter most. Start by turning them on. So it shows you right here. Slide and hold the power switch toward the lens until the notification LED starts blinking white. Slide and hold the power switch. Slide? Hold? Ah, okay, they didn't show us where the power button was. Slide and hold for 5 seconds until it turns blue. I thought we put it in pairing mode already. Looking for glasses. It's right here. It shouldn't be too hard. Link with View, RB Stories. 007Q. They're trying to tell you these are spy glasses. Facebook View needs location access to connect to your glasses' temporary Wi-Fi network for large file transfers. I will allow it to view this device's location only while the app is open. Okay, 4 minutes remaining. The camera on this is not gonna compare to your latest flagship phone, iPhone 13, a Samsung 22. It's not gonna hold up to those. More what we'll compare it to is the 48 megapixel on the Motorola. We'll show you those side by side, but we'll also take some iPhone shots and stuff just to really show you where these are gonna land with video and photos. So we'll head outside. Ow, ow, ow. Why do I have such a big head? So we're outside here, and as far as like actual just sunglasses, I'm really struggling with putting them on. They want to just dig. If I were to just put them on like this, it really hurts getting them past the temples. So that'll probably get better over time, but what I'm finding is I'm having to really open these. I have a wide head. Not everyone's got this problem, but they are tight. So if I want to take a photo, I can say, hey, Facebook. Hey, Facebook. Take a photo. And it's weird, there's this sound that it knows when you say Facebook, it dings, but then when you say take a photo, there's this click of the shutter. So I don't know whether it's at the or at the click. I imagine it's the click, but it's a while, it's a delay. Like I tried to take a picture inside the house and I noticed that it was after the fact. So if I hold this, 1 was that sound, that dinging, and 2 was the shutter. So when I hear that sound, I'm like, oh, I've taken the photo, and I can turn my head, and I keep ending up with fuzzy photos because of that. So we'll get a couple comparisons here. We'll stand right at half court. Hey, Facebook, take a photo. Okay, the guy talked to me, but I can't tell what he said. And then I'll take a little step back, the same photo here, and then we'll grab one on an iPhone. So we're getting some distance there. Let's find something up close to take. There is a weird, I don't know how to describe it. There's almost a creepy feeling just wearing these glasses. Like I suddenly feel like I can take pictures and video anywhere I go, and it feels kind of wrong. It's one thing if I'm like, oh, I'm gonna take a picture of something, and I pull my phone out and I go to do it. People know what that means. People know if I do this, I'm probably about to take a picture. With this, I could capture conversations with people and they might not know. You know, not everyone's gonna know what a light on this means. And I feel like people could probably pretty easily shove something in there and disable the light. Hey, Facebook, take a photo. Try something a little closer here. Hey, Facebook, take a video. Hey, stop filming? Stop the video? Hey, Facebook? Okay, it seems like it stopped when I said, hey, Facebook again. You can, maybe. It's kind of hard to tell, but I can see the light up here blinking. Nope, it was still taking video that whole time. Okay, I don't know how to stop the video yet. We'll have to figure that out. We'll go look for something a little more detailed, maybe like some flowers or something. So another question for content creators is, what does this mean as far as, can you take this outside? Can you take video of people? Can you talk to them in interview style? I don't know. I have no idea what that mic's picking up as far as wind right now, how this looks or sounds, but we'll have to check this out after the fact. See, if you get really close to it, does it stay in focus? If I walk further away but stay at the same volume, does it drop off immediately? I don't know. We'll have to find all that out after we check these out. One thing you don't think about with these, if you want to try and get close to stuff, is it's not weird to get my phone down here and take a picture of a flower. It's pretty weird to get my face that close, especially when there's blackberries mixed in here. Hey, Facebook, take a photo.
I am not staring at you. I am a cyborg photographer.
It's just terribly awkward. I believe that these are more meant for like real life moments, you know, weddings, kids' graduations and stuff. These are meant more for public occasions, I would expect. These aren't meant to be photographer's glasses. You're not gonna go take award-winning shots on these, but these are so that you don't have to be weird and hold your phone up at a concert and annoy all the people behind you as you do it. What does it mean for something like a vlogger, where you're used to holding a camera out in front of you? Now, you can capture what you're seeing, but you're not necessarily capturing yourself. And can I really take these off and look like a total psycho talking to my sunglasses while I walk around? I don't know how the audio is picking up. We'll find out all that here when we get back and see what it's like. But maybe for some vloggers, this would suit them. Maybe it's I've called John on my phone from the distance of the camera to me right now. There's an echo when I talk. I'm hearing myself, definitely. What's up, John?
Hi.
It actually isn't a bad audio experience. Tell me how your day's been, John.
It's been decent, man. I'm chilling with you, doing a couple things, got up early.
You know, honestly, I would say the phone call experience is one of the best things so far. Yeah, I look crazy, but I don't have to have a weird Bluetooth in. I don't have to have headphones on. I still am perceiving what's in my outside world. If there's a threat, a car coming or something, I can figure that out, and hearing John very clearly. The phone call part might actually be one of the features that's most exciting about these to some people. If you're walking, you're doing stuff, even if you had the clear glasses, even inside your house, you can walk around your house and be on the phone and be totally hands-free, but feel confident that you know what's going on. You know, if your kids are in the other room hurting each other, or cats stuck in the curtain or something, you know what's going on. Oh gosh.
He's stuck.
We have a cat stuck in the curtain. Stand by. Let's take a look at some of the photos here. You're gonna get to see them. Obviously, remember, if you're on your phone and you're watching this video small, you're not really gonna get the full impact of what you're seeing with the photos here side by side. I would say they were somewhat comparable to the Motorola pictures. The Motorola does not have a great camera. What really stood out was when you looked at the photos at any distance, it really failed to pick up details. You could see all the pixels. It didn't look great. I feel like these are really meant for up close and personal. 3 to 5 feet away, you take a picture of something, a moment that's happening, something you're doing with your hands. Those things would turn out decent. A big case use that people said, you know, concerts and weddings and stuff, like really this is not gonna pick up any distance. So unless you're in the very front row of something and picking it up right there, I don't really see it replacing your phone's camera. There's also very little customizability or options. You go into the phone app and you can switch the video from 30 to 60 seconds, but you can't change resolution. You can't change whether or not it has stabilization built on. The big shocker was the audio pickup in the video recordings. It wasn't gonna win any awards, but it was actually pretty good. I walked a long ways from the camera. You could still hear me talking. I would say, like, if you were gonna interview someone just casually, this is actually a decent way to do it because it really picks up their audio if you're talking face to face and asking them questions. The video, same as the camera, not great. I would say that these are meant for your Instagram stories, something that's not a permanent picture, something that you're just showing off what fun you're having. I wouldn't really say that these are great for like your feed that's gonna be there forever. It's just not quality for pictures. So the big question we come down to here is, what is the purpose of these? How does it make my life easier? Is this gonna replace your need to take pictures with your phone? No. Is it gonna replace your need for Bluetooth headphones? The audio was decent if you just wanna listen to music casually, but if you wanna hear quality, good music, or you're at the gym where there's outside sound, no, it's gonna pick up too much noise, it's gonna interfere. Does this replace a Bluetooth? Does anyone use a Bluetooth still? If you use an ear Bluetooth single thing, this might actually replace that. I'll give it that. This would be the one thing. And it might replace your sunglasses because it is sunglasses. $300 to replace that few things, to me, I don't see these as being worth it. Maybe the next generation, maybe they put a better camera on it, better audio, maybe they come up with some more cool features. There might be a future for these glasses. If I had paid for these, if these hadn't been given to me, I would be feeling some serious buyer's remorse. Now, I'm also not a person who buys huge brand name stuff. So the fact that these are Ray-Bans, you might have paid $200 for these without the camera. Keep in mind, maybe that makes them more worth it. I don't care about brands, so it's not gonna affect me in the way that someone who wants something stylish but also techie maybe would feel differently. So what do you think? I'd love to know in the comments. Have you been considering these? Were these something you even knew existed? I don't know. I feel like what were those? I feel like these are gonna go the way of the spectacles unless they find some way to build in some sort of augmented reality capability. Because the thing that kept bothering me when I was using them was I had to go to my phone to check everything on how it looked and how it went. It wasn't like I took a photo and knew it was good. I took that photo trying to take the photo of the flower and I was centered right on the flower. You look at the photo and I was actually centered on the gravel. The gravel is what it focused on. I'd love to know your thoughts out there. Let me know in the comments, but thank you for coming out and I will see you in another reality.